Fucking kill him, I
As
swear
there's
to God.
bubbling stuff, the Justicar, what is the meaning of this?
Mark, you're muted.
You're muted,
It's Phineas dance party.
It is a Phineas dance party. Phineas has got bubbling things and horrible smells and...
Yep. Yeah, he's well, the goal, you see, is to create an alchemical fire that not only burns, but sticks and continues to burn for a longer period of time. Now, what I've done is, and he goes off on a long, overly complicated tangent of chemical reactions and why he's done this and why he's done that.
Give me a bluff check, please.
Especially interacts with any flammable objects, like the ones you carry in the end of your sticks.
13.
The Justicar's face just turns more and more stern looking, clenching his jaw a little bit as you're explaining. Turn it off. Now.
Ashoka starts making his way out. This is the right time to exit
Yeah,
the
you're just
building.
kind of like, excuse me, pardon me, coming through.
Yep.
He turns down the burners or whatever he's
Okay.
got for burners and things. He goes, yeah, well, you want to take that? Good luck with you. Good luck with it. I'll be far away.
Downstairs with the others.
I only bring this up because the Drakester mentioned
Can
it.
we be across the street before they try to move there?
Are you saying that there's a danger here
Sorry.
with these things? You notice one of the soldiers kind of like, tss, ooh.
No, well, of explosion, burning, dismemberment, those sorts of things, yes.
The Justicar looks to the room. Tie him to that chair. If it explodes, it takes him with it.
No! No! Please! Please! Don't move it! Don't move it, please!
Then stop this madness.
I can't! I already started it!
Okay, Phineas is freaking out.
Yep.
Walking out of the building.
You notice that Theodore runs up the stairs. Hey, I'm not done talking to you, says the magistrate, and he looks down and he sees the open door. That's private property, is what he's saying. Can you stop it or not? The Justicar is saying.
No! I can't! Not now! I have to finish!
Ashoka's just going to mention to the investigator that you might want to cover your ears.
The investigators wander away a little bit.
Yep, I'm just gonna.
Seize him. And two soldiers go and grab you. Or are you resisting, Phineas?
No, he's not physical at all. So he's not gonna...
Okay. So they're dragging you downstairs away from this place. The Justicar basically the bird follows you, flapping around.
Oh, if Magnus was here, I'd kill your fucking bird.
We should inform the fire brigade. He closes the door as much as it can. This place is likely going to burn. What? What? Esteban goes over. He runs into his room. Soldiers are pulling other things out. We're out of here. The magistrate agrees. They each grab just sort of a handful of things, and they start. You could see that Phineas is maybe being arrested. He's definitely being detained. Did you leave the bomb in place to explode, or
No. It's just if it's mishandled,
Yep.
then it'll go. If it's left alone, it'll just bubble
it'll just bubble out?
and make smells.
Okay, Esteban Where is the master? He's still inside. Okay. The timed bomb while you're not there. Give me one more craft check. Craft alchemy check.
It would be awfully convenient if the building exploded right now.
Yeah, kind of would.
That's what I'm thinking.
Oh yeah.
23.
All right. So you know how to rig rig the thing. Okay, it doesn't explode. Theodore of Valencia comes out just beat red. Where is it? Some of my personal effects are missing. You notice some of the Imperial soldiers are dumping out the coins that they took. Maybe some of them stayed in the pocket, but it looks like they've got a box where there is wealth. You don't know if all of it will go to the debtors. Nix is they wait for a few moments. It appears your experiment was a dud.
Well, it's because you didn't move it.
His eyes
Good
narrow.
choice. A wise decision, of course.
Do you have papers? You actually do. You studied at the Imperial Academy.
Yes. They're
Okay.
in my room.
They don't want to go up there. We have enough here, I suppose. Anything else that remains will be part of the sale, says the magistrate. One of the guards, the magistrate hands something over to the guards. They are now boarding, like putting a board across the door.
Oh,
And then they nail. Well, you could pull the board off if you want, but
yeah, but my Phineas is just saying, yeah, that'll keep Magnus out, I'm sure.
and then they nail basically a some sort of heavy parchment with writing on it to the door. You've been evicted. Have fun reclaiming your things, says the Justicar to Phineas. This is now property of the state. Theodore is rummaging around. One of the soldiers pushes him down into the dirt because he was grabbing into what he no longer owns. My money, my things. That's what he's saying. My book! Did you see a book? The soldiers wheel the stuff away. I'd expect an Imperial alchemist to be a little bit more careful next time. The magistrate...
Explode. It is. I don't see the issue.
They sort of let Phineas off with a warning. It looks like they've got what they wanted, and they wander off with their carts. Meanwhile, Magnus is running to the ludis, and you and you can see that there are at least 12 soldiers taking things out of the ludis.
Yep.
Most of it are manacles and chains and like lanterns and anything that's basically not nailed down. You can see Bull and Fleas and Sona are standing in the courtyard, basically at attention. Magnus goes running. Whoa! Hold there, citizen. He's not a citizen. He's a barbarian.
I am Magnus. I'm the master of his ludus. One of them. They're telling me, I just found out what's happening. What is the state of this place? Tell me.
We have orders to take any goods that are not nailed down.
Okay, so they're not. are they talking? Are the bar gladiators? Do they look like they're going to be taken away?
You don't see the gladiators. You see them lined up. There are a couple of soldiers talking to the house guards. You don't know. They're not chained. They're just lined up.
Okay, Magnus is going over to them.
Okay. It appears that the excitement never ends, Magnus, says Sona. His usual jibes and pokes. Oh, they're scaring Bull, says Bull. You're not too sure which one's scared.
Keep them calm. They're trigger happy here. Apparently, the previous owner was stupid. He owed a lot of money, and they're taking everything.
Are we to be sold as well?
I fucking hope not. I'm gonna try to walk you out of here. Are we allowed to walk? Am I allowed to walk them out or not?
Yeah, you have house guards for that reason. You do bring them to like palaces, to market, to the various gladiatorial events. So yeah, you can walk them around. You're a little bit more liberal than others. A lot of like treat their gladiators like slaves and stick chains on them when you move them around.
I'm gonna get them to. I'm gonna get the guards to walk them up towards the house.
You notice a bunch of guards like give you stink eye when you come in. A few of them rip off their insignias and throw it to the ground. Fire?
What the hell is happening?
You're gonna fire me after 5 years of this stink?
Calm down, I just woke up to this.
A bunch of them are throwing down their spears and ripping off their badges and have been notified that they've been fired.
They don't need no stinking badges.
You notice that there are 8 scared-looking guards out of the 16 remaining. They didn't have letters, or they've got letters, but they're not like handing in their arms.
Guys, everyone, calm down. Calm down. Gonna figure this out here.
The weapons that got thrown down
are being glad you're there.
The weapons that were thrown down are being taken away by the Imperial
Quick, nail them
soldiers.
down! Come on! Nail everything!
You notice that they have not bothered the two guards dressed in black that are the Grand Duke's men.
Right.
That are guarding Prentice Pennywise.
Okay. Continue your duty for just a little while. I'll see what I can do. This just happened. We did not know of any of this.
I would rather not be sold to another ludus. I rather like working with you, Magnus, says Sona.
I prefer that too. Alright, get your gear.
Nothing enters the fleece.
No, you can't sell Bull.
The bull is my property.
No, Bull's mine.
Yeah, he's your property and you're my property. Shut the fuck up.
Oh.
Shut up.
He's just petting his big bull, which could probably destroy lots of things in this place. The guards are keeping a good distance from the war bull and bull.
Yeah. So let's. Those of you who want to hopefully try to keep some kind of job, continue doing your duty. We're gonna move up to the masters. Bring the gladiators and the bull.
One of the guards remaining comes up to you. You realize that they fired a bunch of like the senior guards, and there's a bunch of junior guards left. Magnus knows that the junior guards don't get paid as much because of seniority.
Yep.
One of them comes up to you. He's kind of like
We're literally pinching coppers at this point. Oh, you're fucking expert help with the sticks. It's like untrained help.
So how
silver
much
a day type
how much
thing.
money do these guys get?
it's
say
like,
all our
like,
guards
a, like a
combined.
silver a day kind of thing.
All the guards combined?
No.
Each of them.
No.
That's what I'm asking. So each of
A
them.
gold
So the
piece a day
seniors
for
are.
the guys that just got canned.
Yeah. You just saw
If
them
it's
take
a silver, it's probably half a gold for the other guys.
Yeah, so one guy comes up to you. He's kind of like, I guess, the corporal amongst the privates sort of thing. He comes up to Magnus and says, "When are we leaving, sir?"
Leaving.
He looks
Leaving,
confused. That you look confused.
Yeah. Get your gear now. He looks at the seniors. He's sad. He's known them for how long now?
As long as you've been here, probably a couple of years.
I did not have any hand in this.
Yeah, they've stormed off.
they've already left?
One of your 8 guys says, "I can't leave the Imperial capital. I have family here."
The 8 guys, the privates or the seniors?
Yeah, these are the juniors.
These are the juniors.
They've got pieces of paper and they're asking you when they're leaving. And one of them is saying to you that he can't leave because he has family here.
Okay,
Do you have a rank in any class that's not barbarian?
No, fighter.
Does that mean is he illiterate? Is Magnus illiterate?
Magnus can read. Those are old 3rd edition rules for.
I can grab the
Illiterate
paper and read
barbarians.
it. What does the paper say?
It says that they're being reassigned to a different outfit under new management in the city of Vaddapol.
How many family members do you have?
Like a large family, sir.
How far is the city?
Vaddapol, give me knowledge geography.
Fuck, man. Seriously.
Vaddapol is not the imperial city.
How far is the city?
The barbarian didn't do too well in geography. Is this what you're trying to tell me?
Which city, says Sona?
The one mentioned right here.
I didn't get a scroll, is what he's saying.
Fuck you.
Sona smiles at you.
I ask. What is the city called? Vaddapol.
Vaddapol.
Okay, sorry. Vaddapol. How far is Vaddapol from here?
Oh, it's.
Why am I trying to figure out this family problem?
It's hundreds of miles along the Imperial Road. It is to the east. It has
So
a very.
these-
It has. It has a lot of gladiators come from there.
Okay, so
Lots of minor leagues.
these soldiers, these privates, are they just they're citizens, but they're working? This is just their job?
They're a mixture between citizens and subjects. They are working. None of them are indentured. Otherwise, they'd be in the gladiatorial
slaves.
pits. These are hirelings. But yeah, there's one guy saying
Those of you who want to come along. Those of you who want to stay, I'll make recommendations for you. To find other places to fight, to guard.
Can we get our bonus up front?
I'm trying to find that out for you. I was barely able to get my belongings out.
We want to spend it here before we leave to Vaddapol.
Fuck, I didn't get a letter. I have no idea when we're leaving. I'm gonna go meet up with the other masters.
Does Magnus look like? Does the letter say anything about the bonus?
Yeah.
What does it say?
They get paid double for traveling along the road to Vaddapol, and they're guaranteed a job when they arrive there. They're guaranteed basically the same things they had here, like lodging and food. Under this new unnamed what's the fucking name? Exactly, and it says that they get a gold piece bonus. I will say a 3 gold piece bonus for making the transition.
Okay, so
The 8 guys are asking for the bonus up front. The guy who's complaining that he's got his family here is thinking about it. Well, if I have my bonus up front, I could. You'll help me send money back to them, won't you?
yeah. Hey, listen, Marty, is Magnus friendly enough with any of the other houses to recommend a guard to give him get this guy a job? Any other gladiator?
Well, you burnt your bridges with the hilt.
Yeah, but not with
this
the,
is the only place. Give me a diplomacy check to see if you've got any other contacts in the city.
Well, we do have the elves, and the place beneath the arena.
Does this guy look like an elf?
No, but he's a guard, so I don't know if they'll hire him.
The elves
90
90
or
are not elves.
90 or higher, he's non-human. No, he's human.
Okay, and you want a what?
A
Diplomacy?
diplomacy check, yep.
Ooh, yeah. Let's give you a diplomacy. Oh, 18!
Nice. Yeah, you actually say that you've got some contacts at several other places. Give me a D4.
Join the revolution! A 4.
Okay, there are 4 guys asking for those connections. They don't want to go to Vaddapol.
Okay. I'll get you guys a bonus for just working with us. If you don't have, it's not gonna be as much as a travel, but it was good working with you.
Okay, they shake your hand. It was excellent working with you, Magnus.
Tell them my name, and Magnus like signs a little piece of paper, like, here, give him this.
Okay, so the 4 remaining guards that you've got are willing to come with you to Vaddapol. They still want their bonuses, and they're asking if they could have the other guys' bonuses.
Shut the fuck up.
Then they give you a look like, at least we tried.
All right.
That's good. I like that.
Okay, everybody come on. We're gonna meet up with the other masters. You have to decide the next move very soon. We don't have a fucking place to stay.
Do you want us to put chains on them?
No, they're better than that. But they don't have any weapons or armor or anything. Do we have the saddle for the bull?
Yep.
Okay, perfect. Like, come on!
All right, so then Prentice Pennywise.
Oh, did they take all of the gladiators' like personal effects?
The gladiators didn't have much.
Just checking. I think. Here, give me a second. Please, my boy.
Hey,
he had
man.
leather armor, a wooden shield, a masterwork kukri, and a dagger.
No, they don't. They don't take They don't take your personal. Although you don't have your weapons, so those would have been back in the armory.
Is there a chance to get this stuff? I would have.
Magnus, you see that there's a guy with a wheelbarrowing out. The
Hey,
leather
excuse
armors
me.
you guys can sleep in.
Excuse
The
me.
leather
Hey,
armors are
you.
there, but the shield and the
I'm
weapons
Magnus. You're bringing some of the things that belong to the gladiators. They don't belong to the looters.
We've been repoed. Yep. Yes, we did.
Okay, he looks at the junk in the wheelbarrow. I'll have to speak to my captain about this. And he goes outside, leaving you alone with the weapons for a moment. Sir, I have an idea.
Magnus is separating the weapons out.
Okay, sir, I have an idea. Let us carry their weapons.
Yeah.
Good cow.
Okay, so your one spearman has a bit of a good mind. He is your.
You get an extra quarter cup piece.
Nice. All right, so
kukri before. It's very uncomfortable.
they pick up the gladiators' weapons and start spreading them out. You have to explain to Bull what's happening. He's like, "Hey, that's mine."
Don't worry, Bull. Come on, relax.
They're just going to carry it for you, Bull. Oh. He doesn't seem to really get what's going
That's
on.
okay.
Yeah, and the I'm looking for a couple of scarier looking guards. Let's see, musketeer maybe. Musketeer.
Is there any way to prove what weapons they like? Do they have any papers for any of this crap, or?
No, it's kind of a chaotic sort of just grab everything, stick it in a
Right.
cart, and they'll sell it later at market.
Gotcha.
And,
No,
yeah, you're
I'm just
basically
wondering
being-
from the gladiators' perspective, because gladiators have to say they own this, this, and this, but it's stuff they can carry or something, right? So
Have you granted? Do Sona, Fleas, and Bull have the right writs to own personal property? We'll say Sona does. Something you might want to mark down.
Okay.
Like property rights, personal items.
Okay, we'll put
basically.
everything under Sona.
Okay.
So Sona, I'll put that under gear carried. I'll put it under just the gear area. Dash,
Sure.
he's able to carry or own property.
All right. I got
How
some.
strong is Sona?
I think he's pretty strong.
Good. Oh, he's a melee
17.
bard, right?
Yep.
17. Yeah, he's pretty
Yeah,
good.
he's a good one.
It's gear.
Drakester, I don't know where you're going, but I like the direction.
All right. So here are the two Grand Dukes men.
Walker, Texas Ranger, and RoboCop would make very intimidating guards.
There's that guy, and we need Prentice Pennywise. Where is he? He's somewhere in here.
Magnus is switching between the two poses of and what are you doing, and he's going back and forth.
Okay. It's a bit of chaos, and eventually you find yourself in the street with your 4 guards, your 3 gladiators,
and a bull.
two of the Duke's men, a bull, and Sir Prentice Pennywise looking very disheveled in heavy chains. He's got heavy manacles on that are around his feet and his hands, and he's dragging.
Are we still dragging this asshole with us?
Yeah, we still have to kill him.
For fuck's sake!
Is there a particular arena he needs to be off in, or is it just in any formal arena?
It has to be in a formal gladiatorium or a gladiatorial arena. So there's Sir Prentice Pennywise, who's all incapacitated.
Look at him, he's fucked up.
All right, Magnus. The soldiers basically put this board across the door. They bang some official-looking letter into the board, and the ludus is closed. They demand the keys, if you've got them.
Magnus will probably have keys.
Okay.
I assume there'd be other copies, but
Okay. So you hand over the keys. Good.
I understand you doing what your job is, but still, fuck you.
One of the guards just sneers at you and says, "Corsican," as in like it's a dirty word. You're from the Corsican Peninsula.
Yeah,
You're a
yeah.
Corse barbarian. Like he thinks you're scum.
I'm used to it.
The other guy says, "Yeah, we're just doing our job. Good luck out there."
Fuck you, you too. Long life to you, yeah. Fuck you. Okay, bye.
He's thoroughly confused, and you can see that he's slightly ostracized by his fellow soldiers for like talking to the Corsicans.
All of you.
They march off with the wagon and all the goods that they were able to get. These 2 guards, it looks like they've also received papers. They don't seem to be complaining.
Okay. My son did a Lego.
Minecraft.
What's it called? What is this?
Minecraft.
Minecraft.
Oh,
He's very
wow.
proud, and so am I.
That's
Pretty
awesome.
I'm gonna
That's
break in
wicked.
front of him. No, I'm kidding. Good stuff, Javi. Good stuff.
That's so cruel.
Yeah, your tears, collect them now.
You gotta be cruel to be kind in the right measure. Oh, weird. You're an awful dad.
I'm awesome.
Wow, son, that's great.
It's a clear cow.
Fantastic accomplishment. What else you're going to do today? Learn to deal with disappointment.
Aw. All right, these 2 soldiers have not complained. They've dragged Sir Prentice Pennywise out. They're looking at Magnus, but they're not saying anything.
Marty, do I know of a place for us to hold up? Basically, I need a barn for all of these guys.
Yeah, it looks like you guys need a place to
Crash, at least for the night.
crash. Yep.
Then we'll have to book a caravan.
Well, for the
Apparently
day,
we're
we have a
fucking
day to
traveling.
figure it out because it should be morning still, or is it?
It
It's
is.
morning.
No,
No, but I'm saying we're not going to get going before a couple of days, I assume. So Magnus is thinking about places in the area.
Yeah.
Anybody that might owe him a favor or something?
Favors that I don't know. Although you're pretty popular right now, given that the Battle Crimson Sands.
Magnus is thinking of going over to one of the taverns and holding up there and telling the story of the combat for nights and nights for free board
So
for the men.
if you've noticed in the party pages under Master's Loot, Magnus did receive gifts and favors from people that total about 400 gold pieces worth of money. Now, I didn't tell you that before.
Yeah, I saw that.
grabbed things,
I saw it on the. Yeah.
So I think we're going to put that on Magnus's sheet. You were able to successfully defend your own personal property, so you have some money.
So the guys that left, those 4 guys that left, I'm gonna drop those, giving them the 4 gold pieces.
Okay. What are you talking about? You're rich, man. Look at you, 100 gold pieces.
So Pompey or not Pompey? Jesus, holy smokes! I just called Marty my old manager's name. Like,
Miss someone?
holy crap! Everybody calm down.
Yes, Pookie. Oh, weird.
Come here for a little nub-nub.
Mon petit pamplemousse, oui.
Petit pamplemousse. That's right. There was a 5-talent bet on the. I think we should have 10 talents. We've got 5 from the bet with Magnus. We have 5 from the bet with the elves where we lost on purpose.
Yes, you've got 10,000 gold pieces basically in these slender bars that represent talents.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. I just wanted to confirm that.
Yeah, you've got 10. That's fine.
It's brain fart. I'm assuming that that wasn't just fart. That was like a full-on like shat the pants.
I think Ashoka's got that on him.
Magnus would let all that, but Ashoka, fuck that. Like, you keep half, I keep half.
Okay, so let me.
Magnus is not going to leave Ashoka with fucking 10 talents.
Why don't you trust Ashoka? Ashoka's had your back the whole time.
All right, so given that everything is being liquidated around you, money that you might have like coughed up seems to kind of just weigh heavily in your pocket. I'll put the 5 talents on Magnus and the 5 talents on Ashoka.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we still have the legal bet, don't we? So we have an easy way to prove that this is ours.
Yep.
So.
Okay, where are you headed, Magnus?
Heading back up to the estate.
Okay.
The estate. Well, wherever the ex-estate.
All right, you see
Hopefully
the investigator.
Okay,
the investigator was about to leave. He just goes, "Well, all the best." Nim is still pretending to be dead. He just smiles at that.
Yep.
Yeah. Where's what's his name? Mark's character.
Yeah, Phineas has wandered around with Nyx, and he's kind of making adjusting all.
He's not
gear.
arrested.
He didn't. He was given a warning.
Okay.
Phineas.
Okay.
We should make our way to the what's left of our ludis' stables.
There's nothing there.
Oh, he's back already. Oh, who's...
Yeah, let's give them a moment to talk. Yeah, Ahmed.
Sorry, not bad.
Theodore is panicking. He's actually in a heap, crying. To the front door.
Leave him here. He's a prick.
Phineas.
I don't know what I deserved this. I tried so hard. I tried so hard.
Muted. Hello.
Nincompoop.
Hi, Mark. You're a little quiet.
We're all nincompoops, I suppose. You notice that he has a crumpled up piece, like a letter, in his pocket, and he's got it crinkled in his hands, and he's using it to wipe his own tears.
Oh, don't do that. What have you got there? Hand me the paper. Hand me the paper.
Fine. Doesn't mean anything anymore.
What is it?
If you could read it aloud, Phineas.
We've been sold.
No. No.
Don't you now betray your weakness, Phineas?
You don't know who we've been sold to. We could have been sold to anyone. Anyone.
What does the paper say?
It says that we've been sold to It doesn't say to whom. But the Conclave of Crimson Sands is no more. It is insolvent. Creditors have taken everything to pay off the vast sums of money that bastard owes.
I suppose that, Phineas, we no longer need to make the Crimson Sand commemorative ornamental cloaks. Something different would be more appropriate, I suppose.
The investigator just gives you a wink, wanders off.
Perhaps we should wait and see if our new owners have.
Ashoka makes it so. Did I get his name? He called himself.
Neath. Yep.
Okay, I'm going to make a note on my sheet about Investigator Neath, because it's always good to know people.
I'm just gonna grab my chicken.
Cry baby! Cry baby!
Yes. Theodore, were you part of the transaction?
I don't know. It's unclear. It is unclear.
And are we moving?
Yes. There are instructions that we are to go and make ready and all haste to go to Vaddapol. I don't want to go to Vaddapol. I've worked so hard here in the Imperial City.
Feel free to stay here then.
There are instructions here as well. He goes over to a scroll tube. 8 guards will be held on retainer and placed under Magnus's control. Custody papers here, where custody of Prentice shall be transferred to, it names Magnus, Ashoka, and Phineas. And that 3 talents will be awarded. He sniffles his snot away. The sentence remains the same for Prentice, and 3 talents will be awarded, plus favor of the Grand Duke and the local magistrates once his sentence is complete.
Right. 3 talents, I suppose, is a suitable value for justice.
He looks at this last one and, my name is not on this. But it should be, is what he says, as he pulls the page back.
Do you think there was a mistake?
We'll get to the bottom of this. He wipes his tears. He gets up.
Of course we will. We are going to need money for travel.
Wait here, is what he says. Give me a sense motive.
Okay. Oh. Oh. Oh.
That's not a good. Oh.
Yep.
Okay, Theodore crumples that last page in his hands and wanders away with the papers that he's got that have your names on it.
Okay. Ashoka is going to cast a charm person on him.
Okay,
That's happening.
his will save is +4.
Okay, get a 20.
He pauses for a moment.
Theodore, it's been a very trying time. You shouldn't be alone.
He waves you over.
Okay.
He's eyeing the bird and Phineas. Well, I suppose I could let you in on it. He turns around the corner. He shows you the page. There's this really scrawling script, like there's a letter.
Yeah.
It says something along the lines of, "Apologies, gentlemen. This letter is to Magnus, Phineas, and Ashoka. while this may be a setback to your endeavors and hard work here, know that a position of greater importance awaits you in the city of Vaddapol. The three of you will take much more direct control of a gladiatorial ludus to be named by you at the appropriate time. The slaves, Sona, Bull, his animal,
Please.
and Fleas have been excluded from the sale and liquidation of the ludus of Conclave of Crimson Sands, and the grand and you will retain and this new ludus will retain ownership of them. Go to the Black Barn, which is in the Black Barn Inn, and prepare for your journey to Vaddapol.
Theodore.
Important things await. Do not fail me. And then there's like an insignia.
Whose insignia?
Give me a knowledge arcana to recognize a mage's sigil, or a knowledge nobility.
Okay. 11 on the arcana and 19 on the nobility.
It is... Well, the 11 on the arcana, you simply get that it is a mage sigil.
He's the magic user.
The 19 is you are now being transferred from the Grand Duke Helmut van Imps to... His sigil is like this kind of like multi-tentacled kraken.
Mm-hmm.
Like kind of a skull that turns into a kraken.
Awesome.
And that you are now under the employ of Van Krakenstein.
Perfect. It isn't even creepy a name. This can only bode well for our future.
Mark the player does not like von Krakenstein.
How do you make any name that starts with Von is automatically gets one creepy point. You put Kraken in a name, it gets another creepy point. You put Stein in a name, it gets another creepy point.
You put all three together, you get an extra point.
Adam Mac, no creepy points. Adam Mackenstein is, that's a creepy point right there.
Kraken Van Mackenstein.
Adam von Mackenstein.
You were sold the Hydra. Funny. So you guys met, those that watched an earlier episode when it was just Mark and I hanging out doing the Nitzer Craze little adventure. You've seen Van Krakenstein. I'm looking for his first name. NPCs.
Team fuck yeah. Team fuck you.
Fuck you. Hey, Magnus, fuck you. I love that. And fuck Fluffy's God.
Oh yeah, he was in the ship fight.
Yes, he was. He was in the crowd.
There he is. He's Vogul van Krakenstein.
Vogul.
And his halfling is the perpetual creeper Qued.
Yeah, he's.
So these are your new masters.
Awesome. Very, very awesome.
They can only be up to good.
Okay.
I got us a job with my awesome
I'm
performance.
pretty sure that we can make off with the money that Vogul Krakenstein can, that will likely have for you there. He's not going to have us travel all the way to Vaddapol without providing some sort of funds. We can make off with the funds.
Is what Theodore says.
Screw the rest of them.
Theodore, you must be very careful. Remember, you are still the master of a defunct ludus. You shouldn't be carrying such valuable property on your person. Remember, they said a suitcase was all that you had with you. I should probably hold on to those letters for now.
All right. But you'll keep them safe, won't you?
Yes,
Come.
of course, Theodore.
Let's
We
go
are
to the
very
Black Barn Inn. We'll just tell them to wait. It'll be funny when just to see how long they'll wait, and by then we'll have made off. I hear there are some nice villas along the coast. Perhaps we could go and convince some of these villa owners that we're indispensable. Yes, indispensable, and then corrode it from within.
Yes.
Just shanking.
Theodore, we should head this way. It is good to have friends.
He nods. Phineas and that stupid bird. How long I've put up with that annoyance. Magnus. Corsican. He should be in chains.
Useful idiots.
Be standing around here with their thumbs up their asses while we're on the road to the coast. Yeah. Yeah, you're with me, aren't you, Ashoka? I always knew I could trust you.
We should make our way to the inn.
Yes. We'll be back. Stupid lugs.
He starts making his way. He goes around a corner. Oh, Prentice Pennywise.
How capable is Theodore?
Theodore, give me a sense motive check,
All right.
or a bab plus your wisdom, whichever you want.
Let's go for a sense motive check, shall we? 26.
You've seen Theodore. You know that Theodore carries tools.
Mm-hmm.
And that he seems pretty good at scrambling out of the way.
Mm-hmm. How many knives does he carry? Does he carry like one knife, or is it like one on each side?
He carries a knife.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't worry. Don't worry, Mark. We have to take out a big loan for our journey, and the master of the ludus should probably take out said loan before we go, and it should be in his personal name since the ludus is already defunct and has no credit. So before we leave, Theodore should probably loan some money to us to...
Loan?
Precisely.
Or gift?
All right, so he starts bringing you to the Black Barn. It's not too far away.
Hey, those idiots are going to
Where are we
just sit there
going?
and stand
Why
and
is it
wait.
so far? Did they take the cart?
Yeah, they took the cart. They left Phineas standing there by himself. However, you can see coming down the road is this big entourage led by Magnus.
Flushing the toilet. Hey, Phineas, fuck you. What's going on? Can you hear me now? I'm closer now. All right. Hey, where the hell is the chocolate going?
They're going to a barn. I'm just trying. He's looking up at the window to his bedroom window.
Yeah, we need to find the place. Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't
we're
actually. They
staying
didn't
at
actually
the-
tell you where they were going. He said, "I'll just wait here. I'll be back." And then Ashoka went chasing.
How
after
far
him.
away was this? How far away?
Magnus, you didn't see them. Phineas saw them go around the corner, but by the time Magnus returned, Ashoka's already gone.
Okay.
I need. Do we have a cart, Magnus?
It looks like the soldiers do have a cart. They're pushing with some weapons and equipment, like they're carrying
Why
everything.
don't we
for
just? Can't we just tie it to the bull?
the bull can carry things.
Does the war bull knows the trick work?
Yeah, bull.
Okay.
Okay, so let's.
That
Let's
would be the
just get the
question
bull.
of whether or not you just want to.
The war bull doesn't need to do tricks.
The War Bull is smarter than Bull.
Warble has
There
int
will be
3,
the
and Bull's got int
checkers
6.
match of the ages.
Sitting here playing checkers with Bull. Who won? Bull did. Which one? I don't know.
Who won Bull?
We definitely... One of the Grand Duke's men says we definitely need carts and horses and wagons.
Here's the interesting part. They didn't take you guys. They didn't take us away either. So what do you know?
Well, it's not a matter of taking us, as they've fired the most expensive
The ludis,
gods.
the
by
ludis
looks
is
of
obviously owned the gladiators. They should have taken them if they were taking everything else, but they didn't.
No, they are taking gladiators. It's just they've taken some gladiators to sell to make some money back, and the rest of us are an investment still.
We didn't have any more gladiators. That was it. That was it. We only had 3 gladiators, a
Oh,
bull,
well, then-
and that's it.
Well, they're keeping the gladiators.
Never come
because-
down to see them. I tell you should come out. Look, you pasty. You should see the sun.
No, the people hit each other and it gets bloody and people are all sweaty.
Alright, fine. Tell me, can you at least make me some fucking potions? I'm still bleeding all over the floor.
Well, here's the thing. They've locked my things inside. Don't kick in the door just yet.
Dummy!
Now, that's not nice. He's
Sorry.
more of an idiot.
I will have to wait. Fine, we'll just wait until... So, where the hell did the choker go? God damn it. Give me 2 seconds.
He has to go and berate Bull who's breaking things or something. His guards push something over accidentally.
I love how Magnus says Ashoka as Achoka
Yeah.
with really hard ch sound.
Yep. It's just accents, man. It's cool.
Yep.
Awesome. That's it. Okay. So...
Alright, great success. Alright, fine. So they go. Where did they go? We need to find the place. We have to apparently head over to grab some of the letters. Yeah.
They went that
Oh,
way.
Ashoka's got the letters. You guys didn't hear about the Black Barn. Basically,
No.
They went down that way. They said they'd be back. I don't know.
Hey, what's...
the bird's looking inside your window.
Bubbling. Bubble. Hot mess.
Oh no. All right. Where's my? He pulls out his spell book and starts looking up. I gotta see what spells I got. Do I have spider climb?
Actually, hold on. Let's see if these guys can start healing me. Why don't the other guys start healing me? Let's see.
Bald, do your job. Put my guts inside.
Yeah,
Do you guys still have that healing wand? Like, do you have any charges left in the healing wand?
Bald.
Joka has it.
Achoka's got it.
So he has got a...
Bull
Cure
can
light
cast
wounds.
a cure spell on you.
He
sees
can
that you-
cast 4.
Yeah, he casts some on himself and his buddies though. And he
Oh, right.
so
okay,
he
that's fair.
will cast one on you if you ask him.
Oh, Sona didn't take
5 hit points.
bard spells. She didn't take cure light wounds.
No,
Is Sona he or she, by the way?
Sona's a he.
So he-
Okay, I might refer to him as a she a couple of times. Just
yeah,
because-
that's fine.
yeah.
Because he's a bit effeminate looking. The Samsarans are like elves.
Okay, so I'll take a D8 plus...
Yeah,
what is it,
Sona's
4?
got Grease, Expeditious Retreat, Vanish, and then with one of his powers of like past lives, he's got True Strike and Shield as a bard spell. So pimp.
Those are
Can
a
I,
pretty strong list. But
Yep.
cure
Can
light.
I roll the D8 plus 4?
Oh, I just did. You got 5.
I was gonna roll it. Come on, you cheated.
No, but you're
Hey, thank you. At least to stop bleeding from my chest now. That's good.
And Bull knows
Right.
the name of his god, even though it's more than 3 syllables.
522.
Oh, it's 3 syllables. Obadai.
You're a
Obadai
fucking
is what he
cleric.
says.
The god of the sky, the winds. He's above your god.
You've been watching Conan. Alright, Bull heals you a little bit. You just nods. You okay?
Yeah,
Obadai.
I'll eventually heal after. It should be fine.
It is too bad that Ashoka has that wand, Magnus, says Sona.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to get that off him. Snake.
What's going on? Says Prentice Pennywise as he's sort of, shut up! It's a slap from one of the
You're
guards.
going on vacation.
Vacation? Oh.
Oh, this sucks. Okay, so does Magnus have any
Nix is freaking out. There's something going on with the alchemy lab.
Bubbling, bubbling.
What the hell is that?
Did they board up the side door?
No.
Oh, shit,
You go over to the
just goes
side
in
door. Okay.
You've been staring at this door. How do I get through this door? Oh shit! There's another door. Let's go to the other
All
one.
right, you managed to go up to you managed to go up to your room and you're like turning off the experiment and undoing the bomb, and basically you can start packing up your.
Is there an
your
alchemy
Yeah, you
check
start-
to undo
yeah,
the
yeah.
experiment?
No, he rolled pretty well twice, so
Okay.
I'll be.
All right,
I'll
I
be-
just wondering. I mean,
You know what he does? He goes underneath the Bunsen burner.
I'm assuming you're packing it up and not like making it explode.
No, he's packing it up.
Okay.
He's gonna get all his gear, his ingredients, and GTFO.
Okay. Theodore crunches the letter and is actually you've got the letters now. He's like,
Yep.
Let's see. I think Krakenstein. Yes, there's a little hin. What was his name? What was his name? An odd fellow.
the little one.
Yes, we'll have to look out for the hin. He'll likely be there. Although I do not think Krakenstein would go into a place such as this.
yeah, it's a big drafty place where it's part barn, part inn.
Theodore, to be safe, I should go in first. Make certain that there's no dangers there.
Yes. I am the brains of the operation, is what he says. You can go ahead and go
Situation,
first.
I am obviously need to take the place of the muscle.
Why are you still carrying around that dead thing?
There's a snake-like connection between him and I, something primal. I mourn on the inside. Might eat it later.
Oh, that's absolutely disgusting. But I suppose you are green.
Yes, very green.
Could you get me some wine?
Of course.
My nerves are just shot.
All right. In we go.
Okay, you do scan the room. You do notice Qued. He's hiding behind a table. It looks like he's got like a mug of beer and like a higher chair, like they cater to halflings here.
Okay.
But he's hiding behind the table. He's hiding behind the table, just sort of looking around. There are people stumbling around. There are goats. Like it's part barn, and the barn spills into the inn, which is also a tap room. And there are like goats and chickens and all over the place. Like it's kind of a dirtier. It smells like a barn.
Greetings, kid.
Oh, I didn't see you there. Ashoka, where are the others?
They'll be here shortly. Firstly, we have a problem.
Problems, always problems.
You wouldn't happen to have any illicit chemicals, would you?
Why?
Something that would be ingested?
You're asking me for poison?
Yes, anything strong enough to create a very good addiction.
He gets a little laugh.
Addiction, no. A bad stomachache, yes. Or perhaps hemorrhage.
Surprise me.
Who's this for?
Theodore. He tried to betray the master.
Do you have proof?
Yes. He